not feel the best today. Honestly, just, yeah, like in my last video I mentioned luteal phase. If you don't know, that's just what a woman goes through, and it is kind of depressing, and it can like increase like achiness that you already have in the rest of your cycle, and it's just like so terrible. And it just made everything so much more challenging, like finding an outfit to wear for the video. Like, I don't really have like influencer clothes. I just have like regular, like, I don't know, I don't have like big brand clothing, so that was depressing. And then like the clothes that I did choose, it just didn't feel that good to stretch in. And I did do what was it? I think it was a 10-minute Pilates video. And then I took a shower, and I feel like my hair never dried, and it's still like not fully dry, and it's like depressing me, because like yesterday I took a shower and I feel like it dried so much faster, and I just felt like the whole world was kind of crumbling down on me for this stretching thing today. I feel a little better now that I'm just sitting and talking about it. I think that it was just always meant to be this way. If I did start a stretching journey, then I would be documenting it or journaling in some way. Like, this definitely feels like a video journal at this point for my stretching. There is this video on YouTube. Basically I've been scouring YouTube looking for videos to help me with the stretching thing and flexibility thing, and one of the videos I came across today was this young woman talking about she was talking about the nervous system and how it relates to stretching and how it like affects it, and basically saying that if someone doesn't feel safe, then they're gonna have a much more challenging time stretching and being flexible. And yeah, I guess that just depressed me more, and it just felt so real. And in my video so far for this challenge, this stretching challenge, I feel like I've kind of joked around a little and been sarcastic towards myself and my journey, saying that saying how embarrassing it is, and like, if I think about it, it's like I'm like, without kind of realizing it, I'm saying it's embarrassing that I don't feel safe. And I don't really feel like it's personal towards myself, because I feel like it's just all through the world that so many people don't feel safe. And I just feel like so many of us are like, wow, I just like don't have time to stretch, or I don't feel like I'm reaching my flexibility goals, and a lot of that seems like it just connects to like that we don't feel fully safe. And I just don't understand why our existence has to be like that. I was like talking to someone in the past, I don't know, like few months, just like saying, I understand that there's this yin and yang, and that there has to be challenges for us to have joy and to know what joy is. But like, why does it have to be this bad? Why, meaning the world and everything that the world goes through, why do the challenges have to be of that magnitude? Like, that just seems absurd, and kind of like we are in hell. Like, the challenges, I'm saying like challenges, like quote unquote, but really I'm saying like the worst of the worst that happens on this planet. And I guess, I don't know, like I guess when I'm trying to pursue this goal, just there's so many emotions that go along with this, because not only is it connecting to the nervous system, and it's making me think about that and like feel where my nervous system is at, which is already really challenging. But then the steps and the road to get here, I feel like I've just have had my own suffering, and then I've seen all the suffering around me, and I've gotten to certain points where like I just can't be around certain people. And while I'm working on this goal, I think it's a time where of like introspection, where I think about that kind of stuff. And I don't know if I really want to. I just want to like feel like, oh cool, I'm working on this, and this is my way of staying positive, and this is my way of keeping to myself, because it seems like that is the best energy I can bring. That's the best energy. That's the best self I can be. And it's just weird that the way that I'm doing that is like the best way I can do that, and the best way I can think to do that is to not be around certain people like from my past, or like whatever. So sorry, I don't feel like I've been looking at the camera enough. Yeah, by the way, I kind of like went backwards with my progress with my right front splits. So I was at 7.5 yesterday, and today I'm like just under 8 inches to the ground. Like I measure the foam block wherever like the support like reaches my leg. I measure that. And then my left it's like back at 10 inches, I think. Or it might have started at 11. I just kind of forget, which is like sad. I want the world to know that all I pray for is less suffering. I just pray for less suffering for all of us. And I just pray that we can be more content as a collective world. And I have no idea what that could look like. But for me, it does feel like very individualistic. Like I have to kind of keep to myself. I'm open to being around people and staying in touch with certain people, but like other than that, I just feel like I just want to be in my apartment and I guess be with my plants and be with you too, because I truly love YouTube. I love YouTube, and I've loved it for so long. I remember doing a project in college, just studying, like one of my assignments was I studied like certain YouTubers that I really liked. And I was jealous of, because I wanted to be on YouTube posting like them. I just like wanted to be like that. And I remember making videos when I was growing up with my best friend, we would make kind of like funny videos, or like when we were traveling, we would like film just like us living our lives, and it was so fun. I just remember, I don't know if she agrees like to this day, but we would play it back in like the living room or whatever, and I would just like feel this genuine happiness just like seeing us live our lives. I don't know why I'm crying. I just like thought it was like the funniest thing, or like the just the happiest thing to watch. And I just heard like my neighbor, and like I really hope she can't hear me crying. That's so awkward. Which is like really odd because I'm about to put this on the internet, so it's just so different, like experiencing real life and then putting something on my YouTube. That's how I know that I love it so much, because it just doesn't feel like anything. Like it just feels like I'm sharing like these video journals, or just pieces of art that mean so much to me. And I guess I just feel really spiritual, like it's meant to be and it's just supposed to be there. It's kind of like breathing, which sounds so dramatic, but yeah, like my YouTube is like breathing. I can't say the same for like the other platforms or like my other art expressions. So I'm just laughing because this is like definitely a classic trait of luteal phase. And I know that everyone is probably, well, everyone, like, what do I get, like 5 viewers for these videos? I know that maybe, like, I've definitely had friends where they're like, that's not real, like, the cycle's not real. And that was like a woman saying that. So it just proves that it's even women that like they don't believe in the cycle and like all of that. And but I really do. And all the moodiness, like the changes and all of that, like is really real, I believe. So I just think it's funny that this is where I've landed. It's just like crying and stuff. Where did I get that saying, where I've landed? I feel like that I got that from like my hippie friends, like when they're in like sound healings and they're like, okay, wherever you've landed, like that's like, so like that is supported.